Hey everyone, welcome back to the OGD. This is going to be episode 9. Let's just get right into it. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I think everything's pretty much still the same as last week. Just going through the vibes of work. It hasn't been too busy lately, which is good. So been getting a little bit more downtime to myself instead of kind of just grinding away the hours, which is always good for the mental health and kind of just taking a break from things. Um, Another update is next week I actually have to have a minor oral surgery thing done. If you guys can't realize, I have like a small little bump on the bottom left of my cheek. It's called like a mucocele. So I guess my salivary gland somehow got inflamed, and yeah, I had it for 2 weeks or a week. It kind of gets bigger and smaller throughout the days, but I guess for some reason it got like kind of big. So I got to get it removed next Friday. We're gonna be going under the knife, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, the good news is that it's not harmful or anything. It's not like cancer or anything, which is good. It's just a harmless little lump. So I'll be out for maybe like 2 or 3 days, and then get some decent swelling after it's done. But it'd be good to kind of get it removed. I could have gotten it removed this week, but I'm gonna be heading out to Berkeley on the weekend, so I'm gonna get one last time with some friends before I go under the knife. But yeah, that's kind of just something that's kind of just like a personal thing that happened. Um, but yeah, just the same old stuff. Kind of just still studying for Series 7. I made it up to chapter 16 out of 20. So we were plugging away at the book, which is good. Got about maybe 70 pages to go before I finish the whole thing. And then I'm probably going to just go straight to the quizzes and hopefully do some review and hopefully take it by late May, early June. That is the goal. But again, it just depends on how dedicated I stick to the study plan. Not gonna lie, things have been pretty difficult to staying motivated and kind of, trying to stick with the grinding plan. So it's kind of been getting pretty distracted lately, which isn't great. But I think that's just me just wanting a break from stuff. Um, but I think I got to make it a priority to kind of just start hunkering down and start the studying again, just like with the SIE. Because I think when I was able to kind of hunker down the studying, the results came in pretty good after that. So I think I got to just, change the mindset, stop procrastinating. I think I've taken long enough of a break and stuff, and it's kind of just time to dive into the books again. Um, yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't think I really have any other major updates or any other things that I've kind of been addressing the last couple of weeks. The only thing I can still probably work on is definitely cleaning my room and staying organized. I still think things are cluttered all over the place around my room, so I haven't had like a chance to kind of clean everything. So I think just a goal for myself is to hopefully organize my room and kind of stay on a more set path of having more of a plan each day instead of just winging everything. So that's kind of a personal thing I want to work on. I feel like I'm kind of like a broken record. I've been repeating that stuff over and over and over every single week, and I still haven't been able to hit it yet. So yeah, to our OGD viewers out there, not everyone is living on the bright side. It's kind of still a slow and steady process, and I'm definitely a good example of just kind of just trying to plug along. So yeah, I don't know. Just gotta stop making excuses and kind of just commit to stuff instead of just saying I'm gonna do it. So hopefully we can you know make some progress this coming week. So that's kind of me.
Nice, dude. That sounds pretty good. Good job on continuing the grind and studying. And I think we all kind of fall into that kind of like time just starts going and passing by, and you kind of get into a routine, but it's good that you're like aware that you want to still improve things. And I think that's kind of a good place to be in when you're like in a flow state, but that flow state involves all these different things that you know are slowly making yourself better, and you're just continuing to work on good habits. So good job. And it's cool that you've been hanging out in Berkeley. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah. Trying to just, get out of Marin and trying to do more stuff than just staying in the house. And then, since we're pretty much vaccinated, well, actually tomorrow we'll be fully vaccinated. I can kind of just do some more stuff, but obviously staying safe and masked up and trying not to obviously spread stuff. So kind of just enjoying life more carefully these days. So yeah, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, I hear you. I feel like I would be a lot more comfortable to hang out and do more things once I get my second dose. But like you said, still remain masked up and safe regardless of having a vaccine or not.
Definitely. And I also think, I forgot if I mentioned last time, but yeah, our work is planning on a return to the office in September, I think. I think that's when Labor Day is. So we're trying to head back on the Labor Day weekend. And yeah, so I'm probably going to be going back to SF around that time and probably going to go into the office either twice a week or 3 times a week, and then work from home either twice a week or 3 times a week. But no one has a set idea of what the schedule's looking like. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to go back to the office, not going to lie. The only thing that's going to suck is just waking up at 6 in the morning to catch the ferry in the morning. Or my brother and I haven't tested out the whole driving situation yet, so I'm not sure if we can both commute to the city. But we both might be driving the Corolla to the city on the work days. So we'll see how that goes.
How would that work going home? Would that be an issue, or do you get off around the same time too?
I mean, I think my brother works until 3:30, and then I would work until like 4:20 ish or 4:25 ish. So I think driving there, we'd have to somehow stop by my office first, and then my brother would park, and then on the way back he'd just pick me up, and then we just drive home. But I mean, we have no idea how it's gonna work out. But yeah, if it doesn't work out because of like traffic and stuff, I'm just gonna take the ferry in the morning, and my brother's just gonna drive the car in. So we'll just do it like that. So yeah, I mean, we still have a while to kind of determine what it's gonna be like because we have no idea how many people are going back to San Francisco for work. Um, so we just don't know. I have no idea what the traffic situation is like. So, I don't know. We'll just play it by ear when it comes along.
If I remember right, I thought your guys' works were like kind of far apart in the city.
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of like on two ends of the city. So it's even though it's like 2 miles or 3 miles apart, obviously the stoplights and the traffic on the streets is going to make a it's gonna pose a pretty big problem. So we're probably just gonna try it like once or twice and see, or maybe for like a week or something, and see how it pans out. And if it doesn't work out, we'll just I'll just adjust to my old way of just parking at the ferry and just taking it in. So I'll just do it like that. I also have like $300 on my Clipper card that I still need to use, so I gotta make sure I use that instead of having it go to waste. So yeah, and the ferry building still has my parking permit money that I need to use too.
Yeah, yeah, that's a nice chunk of change, kind of balled up right there.
Yeah.
What have you been up to in Berkeley, dude?
Um. Yeah. One of my friends, she was living here in Marin. She recently just moved to Berkeley, so about like 2 weeks ago, we kind of just did a little housewarming thing. We kind of just had her just visit her apartment. Had a couple other friends in Berkeley, and kind of just had some drinks and made some dinner and stuff, which was pretty cool. And then this weekend we might go on a hike, and then potentially might go out to a bar or something, and just I don't know, go out for drinks because we actually all haven't been drinking together ever since even in college because not all of us were like 21 yet. So we're gonna try to do that, and yeah, just gonna have some good vibes. So we'll see how that goes, and then I don't know, we'll just see how the night goes and just play it out from there. And then yeah, obviously just probably keep it in our little small group and try not to like I guess associate ourselves with other people because we just don't want stuff going around. I think everyone in the group that I'm hanging out with is pretty much fully vaccinated. I think out of the five of us, like four of us have gotten at least a second dose, and then one of us just got her first dose. I think last week. So technically we're pretty okay, but we're obviously gonna just stay careful with stuff. But yeah, it should be a good time.
Cool, sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. So looking forward to getting out of the whole marine scene. Getting sick of this place. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, it would be fun to well, never mind, I'm not gonna go there. I was
No,
just thinking
what?
about, well, you're talking about your group of friends, and I was thinking about some of my friends, and obviously everybody has their own group of friends, but like it would be so cool if we could kind of just like have a huge gathering of like all of us and all of our friends and kind of, network with each other and like hang out and get to hang out and see like what our circles are like. But obviously, it's not really the safest thing to do.
Yeah.
Um, in this time, but maybe in the future, like bigger gatherings can be worked out.
Yeah, the other question too. When the heck are we getting together? All right, that's the other question. When are we all getting together? It's been like a whole year. Yeah, it's pretty much been like a whole more than a year. It's been like a year and 4 months. The last time we all got together was for my grad party. Was that the last time that happened? Oh no, no,
There was a
no.
couple of us at Eris's disbursement.
Well, no, but like at someone's house or something to like do something.
Mm.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's been a while since we've done that. Like we just go to someone's house and kind of just have our regular family stuff. I feel like that's been a long time.
I guess the
So
next potential thing would be my birthday in the summer, assuming things get a lot better.
you could do that potentially.
Yeah.
Or if your cousins want to get together, 4th of July. That's
Yeah, dude. Like it would take a really big conscious effort from everyone to make it happen. But like maybe if we scheduled something like along pretty far in advance, all the cousins might be. It'd be cool to get all the cousins together somewhere like an Airbnb or something. I don't know.
That'd be pretty fun actually. If we could do that, that'd be cool. Yeah, but shall we go back to the scheduled program, Lyndon? Any major updates or anything that you want to talk about?
Yeah, well, last week finished up all the midterms. So this first round of midterms done. I have a second midterms coming in a couple of weeks. I think 2 weeks is the next one. I think I did pretty good on those. I only got back 2 tests so far. One I was slightly above average, the other one slightly below average, but otherwise I sort of on track to get good grades in class, I think. But it's hard to tell with the curve.
Yeah, curves never make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Very weird.
And now that that's done, I think like next week I sort of want to get back into 3D printing. If you can see those up there, the line hasn't grown at all since last time I brought it up. That was like a couple weeks ago now.
Was the last thing you made the ocarina?
Yeah, the ocarina.
Mm.
Yeah, I still have to decide what to print, and then to actually edit it if it needs that, and then actually print it.
You try making the joystick for your GameCube controller stuff though. You should try to make that.
Yeah. I feel like that. Well, now that I've actually touched the finished like resin, I think it's like harder than I want it to be. So I'm gonna end up making something else.
I didn't know you were working on a GameCube controller mod.
Oh yeah, one of the joysticks. It's like with the rubber one, so it's sort of wearing thin now. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to replace it with a resin printed one.
Got you. Yeah. That would be cool. Another alternative, I guess, if you haven't looked into it already, would be to just buy third-party replacement sticks, and I think they're pretty cheap online.
Yeah, one of my roommates in college did that with his joysticks. But also one thing I might want to do is try to print like the whole casing for the GameCube controller. I saw a random video on YouTube about how like pro Melee players have these like specially designed controllers, and maybe I'll do something like that.
With like the notches in the joystick to like feel all the movement better.
It's crazy.
Yeah, take for specific movements.
Yeah. No, you could go crazy with a GameCube controller. You could put LEDs in it and like paracord the cable and get different color resins for the buttons or something like that. People go wild.
Maybe the buttons will be next. But yeah, to do that, I would need to get like a special screwdriver, not proprietary, but like a weird screw that no one but Nintendo uses. So I have to find like a special screwdriver for that.
Dude, I'll send you one.
Oh, you have a Tri-Wing?
Yeah, I've got a bunch because I have to open that stuff up all the time.
Lyndon, make a business out of it right now. Anyone wants a custom game controller, Lyndon will learn this in the next month or so. He'll be selling it. He'll be selling it. For all those Smash Melee players out there, just let us know. That'd be crazy though. If you can learn how to make a custom GameCube controller, that'd be a crazy thing to do. Just like a little business on the side. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, those things can get pretty expensive.
Dude, I already got you. I have all these like broken controllers. I got you on the stock. I'll just send you a bunch. No, that would be cool. That sounds like a lot of just like for fun though.
Yeah,
Nice.
But then on the way to do that, I need to learn how to actually make a model or at least edit one instead of just taking stuff from online and printing that. So that's the next step.
I think you can learn it if you just dedicate a little time to it and just put some time into it. I think you'll be able to figure it out. Hopefully. Cool, but anything else other than 3D printing in school? Or is that kind of
That's
it?
pretty much it so far.
Nice. Michael, why don't we go with you next?
Sure, sounds good. I've been pretty much on the same track, whether good or bad. I'm kind of just making my way through school right now. Still holding on to a 4.0. I don't know if talking about that like jinxes me, but yeah, I feel like such a prick the other week because I remember I messaged you guys about this grade that I wanted to appeal, and it was something super minuscule. It was like I got 10 out of 15 on this assignment, but because it was one of the earlier assignments in the class, it dropped me from 100 to like a 92. And so that's why I kind of got a little stressed about it. But then immediately after that, I think she graded 2 more assignments, and I got perfect scores, so my grade was back up to like a 98. So in the long run, it really wasn't that big of a deal, but I still ended up scheduling office hours with her anyway, and we had a good chat. So it was a win-win. But she changed the grade for me, and your boy got got that extra 5 points. Totally unnecessary.
Michael's not finessing the system.
Dude, looking back, I was stressing on it way too much for no reason. But yeah, still school's still pushing along, and yeah, kind of feeling like how you're feeling, Jared, about well, I don't know if you're feeling this way, but I'm feeling just a little stagnant. Like I feel like I am doing well in the grand scheme of things because my biggest goal is graduating and transferring. So in terms of that overarching goal, like I'm doing fine, but I really want to keep adjusting my life on a micro level and improving small things. It's just I'm really good at about talking about it, but as far as implementing those changes, I'm not that great. So um, I don't know. I'm glad that I talk about it, and I'm glad that I voice it and am aware of what I want to change. I just need to kind of take baby steps. Um, and then beyond baby steps, like I need to actually establish those habits, because sometimes I start things like I did start that WordPress, and I posted, or I haven't even posted on it. I just started it. But yeah, that's a good example of how like I've been aware and made some small movements towards good things, but I haven't really developed them into longer lasting changes. So yeah, okay here, but things could be better.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Yeah, it's kind of hard to just. It's very easy to talk about goals and stuff, and I guess things you want to accomplish, but it's hard to implement it. I think what I was talking about last time was just habits are just hard to break. I think that's the hardest thing. That's pretty much the main thing that kind of is. I think is the hardest part of changing. I think because we just you don't realize it, but I feel like there's so many habits that you just develop over the years that you just aren't really aware of, and then when you think about it, like when you want to try to change something, you realize it's hard to do it because you've been doing it for so many years. So it's definitely difficult, but as long as you're plugging away, still kind of this, I guess, doing stuff in the grand scheme of things. I think that's always a big plus. And then, yeah, micromanage. It's good to have these little goals for short-term stuff, and as long as you can hit those, or I guess set those for yourself, it's always good to have something there. Because a lot of people too don't even have micro goals or large goals in the future. So as long as you're kind of just plugging along, I think it's always a good way to kind of just give yourself a little pat on the back.
Thank you, dude. Like we've talked about it on OGD a little bit before, but it's like if you can make a change now in your life, the effects of it could be so large in the future. And it's like I kind of think about my decision to leave the trades and go back to college and graduate, and how that will affect my future timeline, I guess. But it's like if I make additional smaller changes, I can make that angle of change even steeper, and that's like what I really want to do. But like you're saying, I agree 100%. It's just it's hard to break habits and it's hard to establish new ones. Um, so yeah.
Yeah, I feel on that one. I'm still struggling to this day. So even after college and after school and all that stuff, I think it's again easy to set goals and hard to implement it. So I think it's just I don't know. I guess willpower in a way, if that makes sense. But they're just as long as you have something in mind, it's good to plug away at something and kind of just mindlessly, I guess, or aimlessly just going along just with whatever. Again, that's where I want to implement having like a set schedule of something. So I feel like each day I just wing it instead of like writing out what I want to do each day. I mean, at the same time, I feel like having too much of a hard set schedule is not good either. So it's kind of just finding a balance in between both. I guess just try to find something that works for you. As long as something works for you, I think that's more important than just, I guess, trying to conform to what everyone else is doing. That's all. That's what I've also been realizing too. Is not everyone's the same. So even though if like you want to just if some person can do well with grinding for like 8 hours straight, whereas someone else doesn't, then that's good for them. But whatever works for you, I think that's just more important.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I like what you said about aimless because even if you're moving forward quickly, at least you're still progressing and moving forward. And like if anyone out there does feel like you're moving, um, yeah, just start. I don't know, identifying small things that can help you. And even if you don't know exactly where you want to go with those changes, just start doing small things. And even if it feels like you're aimlessly progressing, at least you're moving forward. And then I really like what you said about how everyone's different because that's a really good thing to bring up. Like one program, it's not there isn't like a what is that term? Like one size fits all program for improving and self improvement, and everyone's at different stages. So I think it's really crucial to kind of analyze where are you at right now as a person for you, and like what are the things that you want to change as an individual versus like comparing. Um, I don't know. It's easy to fall into a trap of like comparing yourself to other people or like, oh man, um, I don't know. Sometimes I do this, but I'm like, I think about other people my age, like, and what are they doing? And yeah, that's just like a dark hole that is very dangerous to go down.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, even though I say it's best to focus on yourself, it is hard to not look at what other people are doing. But if you can, obviously just try to focus on yourself and just kind of work your way with developing yourself instead of just all the fluff that's around. That's a lot of what social media and LinkedIn and all that stuff is, just a bunch of fluff that people like to put out there. So yeah. All
Yeah.
right, wait. Let's see if it's better Mr. 2K or Red Screen wants to go next. I don't even know if either of them are going to unmute themselves at this point.
Ryan, Daniel, you guys there?
Mm, I just got done with my dinner. Sorry, boys.
What'd you
Yeah.
have?
Baked potatoes, filet mignon, and asparagus. So, in regards to my week, mm, let me think about it.
God, what?
Uh, I've been working a lot in the city. Pretty tired, taking some fat naps when I get home. Good times. But yeah, working. Besides working in the city, traffic's picking up, so which is kind of a pain. When I leave the city to Marin, there's like traffic in Marin, so I'm stuck in like 20-minute traffic. But other than that, I've been going to the. Just got back from the gym today. Got a good pump in. Uh, been going to the gym. I quit COD Mobile because I haven't played that shit for like a month now because I've been working. So I don't have time to play video games. I'm like tired, taking a nap, so I quit that shit. Just quitting that shit. Working, lifting at the gym, playing tennis, and walking my dog. So Good times all around.
The other thing too is my brother's not studying for the SIE anymore.
I'm not doing for the SIE because I have no time. So I'm kind of done with that since I'm working now. So I'm kind of quitting.
Oh, you're dropping out of the SIE race.
Yeah, I think it's too much for me right now because of work. So I don't think I can do it while working. So I'm playing the SIE.
Dude,
Oh,
that's an
okay.
excuse. Oh,
Any
whatever.
changes with that open hour in the beginning of your shift?
Same shit. I get there at 8, do nothing for an hour, get paid for an hour, so that's
Dude,
usually.
I'm so curious about that hour. It's like a
Seriously, dude, just like a
I don't know.
random.
It's a social experiment. Like if you had 1 hour a day extra in your life, like what would you do with it?
My boss just doesn't change my hours full time. I just get there and do nothing for an hour, you know? I'm on my phone or just on my email checking stuff or
Dude,
looking
that's so
at
bad though. Like,
YouTube.
you'd be helping out someone else doing something else for like an hour instead of just being on your phone or computer. If there's someone else that needs help with something, why don't you offer your
No
help,
one
bro?
needs them on like the highest floor. So like not everyone comes. On my coworkers come like 8:50. So I'm the only one there doing nothing.
Wait, so is it just you and your boss during that time?
It's other employees in other offices, but I'm on the highest floor, and my coworkers don't get in until late. So pretty much my boss is on like the second floor. I'm on the fifth floor. So I'm like pretty much by myself on the fifth floor doing nothing.
Well,
Dude, read a book or something.
Yeah, they have a gym there,
I
so
can read.
I can use a gym for an hour.
There you go.
Hey, my bad, boys. You see me? Oh shit! That was my week. I'm just enjoying life. Hey, yo, Michael Linden.
Yeah.
Of course, like we can't do anything during the week because like I'm busy. Maybe on the weekend, in the next month or whatever, we should go to Mount Tam, Marin Headlands, or Stinson Beach.
Dude, I don't I'm kind of down to do those things, but like are you down to come to the river?
I think there's more stuff to do in Marin, so I think since we're flying back, I think you should come down and come to Stinson or Inkwells or go hiking in Marin.
Bro. I mean, like, I do want to hang out, but like, no offense, we've hung out in Marin before. Like, I want to explore someplace new.
Hey,
Uh,
yo,
uh,
my bad, boys, for joining the chat late, but
wait, shut up. Maybe I can come down on that Sacramento, but maybe we can all hang out in Davis, check out the Davis campus, but all stomping grounds and just like
Why? I'm not even in Davis.
maybe you want to drive. No, Sac's like not even 30 minutes away from Davis, so you want to head in Davis, Michael, and head up there.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if you're willing to come to Davis, like, I'll pick you up and take you to.
I don't know how much parking is in Davis. I forgot all that bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. Come through here and leave your car here.
Bro, we should all go like somewhere that none of us have been to. I feel like we've been to Marin, we've been to Sacramento, we've been to Davis. We gotta find some place that none of us have ever been to and just go there and just hang out. Straight like straight up. That's the best. Those are usually the best times.
4th of July, let's go to Lake Tahoe. Just
There you go.
shoot up Tahoe. Let's plan like a day, like drive up there and just spend the day there in Tahoe.
Dude, my brother just wants to go there because of 4th of July, dude. No,
At the beaches.
oh my god.
For what?
Tahoe beaches.
He wants to hit up the beaches, dude, because he just, I don't know. We're not, I don't know.
We should
I
do
really,
that.
but yeah, we should find somewhere that we just haven't been to before, and we just go just do something over there instead of just
No,
finding
Let's go to San Diego. Let's go to LA.
Yo, Mikey, you know what
Yeah.
you do? Since it's 4th of July, you should head up to our house, or we meet you in Sacramento on the 3rd. We go to Sacramento, you come to Marin, and then we leave on July 4th at like 6 a.m. in the morning, head to Tahoe, get there by 10, and party in Tahoe for a day at the beach.
Dude, my brother's not gonna do that. It's nice.
We should do that.
All right, we're gonna stop this whole Tahoe thing. We're gonna move to my other brother now, and now we're just talking about random stuff.
Oh, my bad, boys. Did you see my NBA 2K skills? They were on fire. But other than that, I've been studying a lot. My test is coming up soon, so I'll probably take this simulated exam in a couple of weeks. Then just take all the practice exams. If I end up passing that, I feel confident. Let's see. I stopped running. I've been doing. I mean, no. I've been stopped jumping rope. I've been running 4 times a week. And I've been running 4.45 miles 4 times a week. So that's good, getting my exercise in. Let's see what else. Walking my dog. Turning off the Warriors games because they've been awful with all these no-name horrible players.
Hey, don't slander the Warriors, dude.
Dude, I don't even know half their roster, bro.
Are you
They're like in the G League?
Bro, you're not faithful.
Bro, we've been faithful. We're suffering through this new wave of struggling players.
After all those championships by the Warriors, those NBA parades, they're getting spanked by the Dallas Mavericks today by 30 points. I turned it off.
Yeah, because Luka is the man. No, I don't know. Wait, really quickly. Sorry to interrupt. Ryan, you run 16 miles a week, bro?
Yeah, bro. My Achilles isn't torn, bro. I run Monday, I run Monday 4.45 miles. I run Wednesday another 4.45 miles, and then Thursday I run with my brother's friend for 4 miles, and then Sunday I run for 4.45 miles. I do a lot of running, boy.
That's so incredible. Why your brother's friend? He's not your friend, or they're not your friend?
Nah, they're from like a high school, like his grade. So the guy was at our party. So like once a week, he's trying to make him lose weight. In the summer, he's having him do
you talking about Jared's friend?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, boy.
You try having him
change lives.
You try having him doing a 7-week diet program. Then we quit it on him and we're hanging it up again.
7-week diet program. We never did a 7-week diet program.
Hey, Mike, the only problem about his friend and the runs is he's very slow on the runs. He doesn't even run; he walks the most of it.
Okay, no, my brother doesn't understand. Yeah, no, what he doesn't. My brother doesn't understand though is he doesn't even like exercise. So it's pretty good that he's just getting out there just to do the running and stuff in the first place.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
so just to start somewhere, honestly. So
definitely.
Yeah, we've been doing the whole running thing. And yeah, we run about. I mean, I've been only running like once a week. Yeah, we do like a 4-mile run, or I do a 4-mile run once a week, and yeah, I was pretty out of shape for a bit, and then my legs and stuff were hurting. But then I got some new running shoes and trying to do some warm ups before I go out running, and haven't had shin splints since. So I'm doing that, and then yeah, if you guys want to start the jump rope stuff again, we can do that because it's been a while. But yeah, I realized the reason why I was getting injured so much was because of yeah, I guess you're not supposed to jump rope for like more than, or you're not supposed to do like crazy amount of excess work. So usually what you're supposed to do is like jump rope for a minute and then take a break for a minute, jump rope for a minute, take a break for a minute. I would just go as long as I possibly could until I messed up. And that would be like potentially 2 or 3 minutes of just straight jumping without like taking a break. So it's probably why my shins were getting messed up. And then sometimes I'd time myself for a minute and just swing the rope as fast as I could. It's like my arms started hurting and my legs were hurting. So yeah, for anyone out there who's trying to get into exercise, I would highly recommend to start off slow and be smart about it and try not to mess yourself up like I did. So yeah.
I had to interrupt to say something. Something very annoying happened to me today at the gym. So this dumb old white guy, he was in his 60s. So I was pleasantly doing my business at the gym, working on a back machine. I was literally only working out for like 2 to 3 minutes, and I was on that machine for 5 minutes. a guy comes up to me and says, "Excuse me, sir, are you be hopping off that machine? I've been waiting for a while now, and I have to leave soon. And I've been only on that stupid machine for like 3 minutes." And
I
he's
feel like
saying,
he asked pretty politely.
No, he was very rude to me. So I said, "Okay, I'll be off after my last set." And then I wandered off outside to the gym for a little bit. And then 2 minutes later, I come back in the gym. He's not using the damn equipment, so I just give him a death stare. And I turn as I'm leaving the gym, as you don't see me, I give him the finger, boys.
No, he didn't. My brother's not. My brother, he's lying. He's lying. He does not do that, dude. Stop lying.
Ryan, you're a very good storyteller, dude. Write this down. Like, write.
Hey, bro, that guy pissed me off, though. These white
Yeah,
people.
we're not lying.
Rude.
Yeah, the gym that we lived at, there are some like pretty rude people there that are just they feel like they're entitled to like all the machines and stuff, and it's annoying. But yeah, my brother did not flip them off.
Yeah, I did.
No,
No, he
quick question for Michael and Lyndon, and then there's I need to say something after. You guys want to ask? You want to hear the question, or do you want me to say something?
Say something first.
Okay. In regards to work, I didn't realize how expensive toll was when you cross the Golden Gate Bridge. That's why
We tried telling this to my brother, he didn't listen, and now he's realizing that toll per month is ridiculous. So
That's what I realized. I gotta pay like $200 every 2 months or whatever for toll. I mean, it doesn't kill my paycheck, but it's still pretty expensive for toll. So, but other question is for Michael and Lyndon is how are the rest of the fam doing? What are they up to?
I still have no idea what my brother's doing. Do you guys know where he is?
what? Lyndon. Dang.
Yeah, he's been living with his girlfriend. They're like renting out an Airbnb with some friends somewhere.
He's still at Airbnb?
Wait,
Yeah,
is he
I don't know. They
dating-
extended it for another month, and he's gonna come back for his birthday. I don't know if he's coming back for good, or if he's gonna come back for his birthday and then finish the month.
Is he dating that white? Is he dating that white chick? What's her name? It's with the E. I forgot.
No, they broke up.
Oh,
They broke up near the start of quarantine, I think.
Oh, so he's dating another chick?
Yeah.
What's her name? You know?
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, her name's Katie.
okay. You didn't even know her. Oh my god. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Did he?
Yeah, I guess how's your sister doing too?
She's been doing good. You know, she's back home. She's been back home for a while, so she's all settled in, and her work schedule is all written down and stuff. So she's like working 6 days, or I forget how many days. It's not like a 7-day work week. It's like she works a set number of days, and then she has 2 days off. I think 6 days a week. Oh, that sounds wrong. But it's not like 5 days on, 5 days off. Something different.
Gotcha. That's she's doing good. So that's
Is it a
good.
full-time position?
Yeah.
Where does she work?
Let's not dox everybody in this podcast. We can get into these conversations on our own personal time.
My brothers, dude, they keep derailing us every time we get these podcasts. Okay, let's rein it back in and ask about.
Those were the two things I asked: the toll bridge and questions.
What?
I don't know, dude.
I
topic.
said I asked you the question of how your family members were doing, and then I said toll was expensive crossing the Golden Gate Bridge. That's the two things I said.
Yes.
Anyways,
Yes, that is what he said. Okay, yeah, let's rein it back in. I feel like we're crossing the line soon of the hour mark. Yeah, anything you guys want to, I guess, close off the podcast with or anything? Any new plans or any things you want to work on, as we usually say at the end of each of these things before we sign off?
How about Jake Paul, boys?
No. Michael, anything?
Jake Paul, dude, he knocked out Ben Askren.
Yeah, I saw that shit, bro. That guy's out of shape. Dude, the people are saying fight an actual boxer, bro.
Dude, we
he's
mentioned this
facing, like,
last time already. We mentioned this last time, dude. We don't even mention
No,
it again.
Paul, it's Floyd Mayweather.
Oh my god.
You guys are doubting Jake Paul. You're hating on him.
Oh, he just been a basketball player and then a freaking retired UFC, and he's still making money, bro. He needs to fight an actual fighter and get his ass whooped.
He doesn't need to do anything, dude. He just needs to keep making money and fighting whoever. Like, it's kind of wild that Ben got paid $1 million to get KO'd.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's amazing, though. I would get KO'd. I would
I'd take that money too.
Dude, I would take that fight. That's what I don't understand. Why are these? I mean, I guess it's like about legacy and pride, but like at the end of the day, that's such a big purse.
Nah, dude, you don't want to. Yeah, but it's not worth the embarrassment. Like coming from an
I just want
athlete,
the money.
it's the same thing, dude. Like I don't want to like. I mean, yeah, if some like really bad tennis player like offered me money to play me in tennis, like, but if I knew like, if there's like a possibility of me losing, you just don't want to take it because you just don't want the embarrassment of losing to someone that's like really bad. Like it looks really bad if you've been doing something your whole life and then some random person just comes out of like just only does it for like a year and beats you. Like that's really bad. So yeah, a lot of these guys are trying to keep their pride intact, and that's more than any purse or paycheck that anything could offer. Honestly, it's a weird thing to explain, but it's just I kind of understand where they're coming from. All players don't want to waste their time with Jake.
Ben Askren got brain cells fucked up. Let's just say that.
Dude. No, yeah, I think you make valid points, Jared. I think that pay that I don't know. I guess the purse is going up to fight JP, dude. Like whoever fights him is just gonna get more and more. So who knows?
Michael, I got some advice for that. You should DM Jake Paul and set up a freaking boxing match against him, and you're gonna paid the big purse, boy.
Dude, OGD is like a germ compared to the size of his channel. We're not even that. We're like the molecule.
We're like a particle, dude. We're not even in the vein of his existence.
He'd look at the channel and be like, 6? What?
Yo, okay, we're gonna stop here, dude. We're bashing our own channel. Let's stop.
Wait,
Anything else to close up before we bash our own channel? Anything else?
I'm gonna say the slogan.
All right. Remember, boys, remember to all the OGD viewers out there, it's never too late to start somewhere.